Welcome to your third lesson from your online course. Today's lesson is from our textbook, Our California, which targets 4th grade students that live in California. Our lesson today is about federal, state, and local government and how they are alike and different. A connection to you. Your local city council member, our state governor, and a U.S. Supreme Court justice all serve you, but they each serve at different levels of government: local, state, and federal. What does each level of government represent? The key vocabulary from this lesson: first we have jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is the area over which an authority has control. Branch, which is a part of something. Then we have the three branches of government. Legislative branch, which is the part of government responsible for making laws. Executive branch, which is the part of government responsible for carrying out laws. And judicial branch, which is the part of government responsible for deciding if laws have been broken. Our state government has jurisdiction over other areas. In the United States, there are 3 levels of government. Each level has a responsibility to serve the people. A jurisdiction is an area over which an authority has control. The federal government has jurisdiction over certain areas. It is responsible for defending the United States. It runs the military and meets with governments of other nations. The federal government also takes part of national parks and monuments. Here we're focusing on state governments, which have jurisdiction over their own state. They are responsible for guiding public education, and it is also important for them to take care of public health and safety. Things that the state government is not in charge of: they cannot make a treaty with another country, and they cannot pass laws that affect another state other than their own. Then we have our local government. Our local government provides services to cities, towns, and communities. Services such as running police and fire departments, taking care of city parks, and keeping city records. Any powers not given to the federal government in the Constitution are left to the states or the local governments. Next, we have the 3 branches of government. The federal government is made up of 3 separate branches. A branch is a part of something. All state governments also have 3 branches. These are the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Each branch has different responsibilities. First, we have the executive branch. The executive branch of government is responsible for carrying out laws. In the federal government, the executive branch is led by the President of the United States. At both the federal and state levels, the executive office is where bills are signed and become laws. Next, we have the judicial branch. The judicial branch of government is responsible for interpreting laws and deciding if laws have been broken. It includes our system of courts and judges. At the federal level, the Supreme Court has power over all other courts in the country on matters that involve the Constitution. It is made up of 9 justices, or judges. Lastly, we have the legislative branch. At both the state and federal levels, the legislative branch is responsible for making laws. At the federal level, the Senate and the House of Representatives make up the legislative branch. Together, they form Congress. You have now completed Lesson 3 in our textbook. Make sure that you watch our new videos and complete any of the activities required for this week on our course website. Also, make sure you complete the lesson quiz before moving on to Lesson 4 in Week 4. Thanks.